Hey, how's it going? ZmanTheTech here, and I want to thank you for tuning into SnoleyGames. As always, I appreciate you very much. And today we're going to be touring a brand new arcade in my local Kennesaw area called Starrcade Amusements, located inside the Town Center Mall on the lower level near Belk and S&S Menswear. This establishment boasts a wide array of arcade games ranging from old school classics like Miss Pac-Man Galaga to Japanese imports like Waka Reverse, Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy All-Star Carnival, and yes, even Castlevania the Arcade. The arcade is free to enter, and to get started, all you have to do is head over to the kiosk by the front desk and register for a play card that you can load up with credits to play each game, which has their own credit value. There are preset increments that you can choose from, ranging between $5 for 20 credits, $10 for 40 credits, $20 for 80 credits, $30 for 120 credits, and $50 for 200 credits. There is also a custom option as well if the amount you have falls between the increments allotted. Upon first walking in, you're greeted with an extremely welcoming and friendly staff that helps guide you in the right direction so you can get right to the action in a matter of no time at all. Another thing that you see when you first walk in is the original 6-player X-Men arcade cabinet, which is a real joy to see. Some of the other standouts are the Rampage World Tour and Gauntlet Legends cabinets just around the way. Between me and the wife, our go-to machines were Waka Reverse and Theater Rhythm, hands down. It was definitely my first time playing both, and I haven't had so much fun on an arcade machine in years. I've always been a sucker for rhythm games, especially ones with really catchy music. Playing Waka Reverse is such a unique experience, and in some cases a sensory overload, and I mean that in the best way possible, of course. The game just feels so dang good to play. You have to give it a try once you visit. You owe it to yourself, trust me. As far as Theater Rhythm, oh my god, is this version of the game so much more enjoyable to play than the console versions. It just makes so much more sense the way the controls are configured. 2 face buttons for neutral presses, and 2 specialized analog nubs for the directional movements. It took some getting used to at first, but once I got the hang of it, I didn't want to let go of that machine. It's a night and day difference. I'm now convinced that I need to find an at-home control deck configured in this way. I heard there's one overseas that exists, and I'm determined to find it. Until then though, I will for sure be visiting Starrcade often to get my hands on this game. We really enjoyed playing Castlevania the Arcade for the first time ever, and it was pretty intense. Using the whip controller felt like the coolest thing in a first-person on-rail shooter. We played a little X-Men and House of the Dead 2 as well. It was a nostalgia overload for sure. We were in a bit of a time crunch, so we didn't get a chance to play every game that we wanted, but best believe we will be back, and it will be with friends for the next visit for the majority of the day. I've got my sights set on playing some air hockey and playing the Street Fighter 2 and TMNT pinball machines for sure. It's worth noting that they are still actively adding more games of all types to the arcade floor, and I'm looking forward to checking those out once they arrive. Me and the wife had a blast, and we highly recommend paying a visit to Starrcade and spending some time there with friends and family. It's good, clean fun that everyone can enjoy. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the tour. Futuristic classic.
Futuristic classic.
Time is of the essence, I feel I got it mastered. Futuristic classic.
Futuristic classic.
It's always moving forward, so I'm never moving backwards.